Hi there, you guys. So I'm doing something just a little bit different. I am gonna flip up at the end. I'm just didn't want to lose connection before we got started. So we might lose connection after though, but anyway. So thanks for joining me today for another Friday Stamping Fun live with Tina. I'm Tina Carini at spongeandstamp.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Byron, Georgia, in the United States. That is a mouthful, but I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited. I have a super neat technique to show you guys today. As far as I can tell, it's probably been around for a couple of months. I was inspired by Linda Bettinger, I think is how you pronounce her name. If I messed it up, I'm so sorry, Linda. She did it probably about 3 months ago. It is super cool, super fun. Hey, Nikki. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys how to do it. And then we're going to make a card using it as well. But I wanted to go over some of the announcements first before we get started. First off is my ordering special that I have going on between now and April 16th. I want to give you guys a gift for any orders that are $50 or more before tax and shipping. Then I will send you a pack of embellishments or a spool of ribbon and a hand-stamped card from me. But you must use the host code XNGJS4H9. It's everywhere, the host code. You can find it on my page. I put it in my newsletter. It will be on my blog probably by tomorrow morning. So I will be up late tonight making sure that all of that is there. So you guys, get the free gift from me. Okay, so the next one is the last chance product sale. Shop the sale. So that is going to go on until the supplies are gone. When the supplies are gone, it will end. Well, let me take that back. It will go on until I think May 3rd is the last day, or while supplies last. So there's 10% to 75% off on some of the retiring products, quite a few of them actually. So you guys go check that out. I will put a link on the description here. And remember, you can get some of these sales and get the free gift from me. It's a win-win situation. Okay, here is the address to my store, tinacarini.stampinup.net. And that will take you to my store, and then you can just click on see the last chance sale, and it will bring up all the items that are retiring and the price or the sale price, whichever it is. So let's see. I know there was some more that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Oh, remember to like, comment, and share. And if you share, make sure you comment you shared, because I'm going to be doing a drawing. I've been forgetting to do the drawings, but next week we are going to do a drawing. I'm not sure what the gift is going to be yet, but I will come up with something pretty neat. And let's see. Oh, to make sure that you guys get notified. You never can tell, Chris, if it's Nikki or Bella. It may be both tonight. I know that some of you say that you don't get notifications when I'm going live. Well, during the live, there'll be a window that will pop up, and there'll be a bell on it, kind of like YouTube. And it'll say, do you want to be notified of all Sponge and Stamps lives? You want to click yes to that bell. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you will be sure to get notified of any time that I go live. It may be in the chat box. It may just pop up in the window and the screen where the live is at. I'm not sure. I know on my phone it pops up in the chats, but when I'm on my computer, it pops up on the screen in the window where the live is, the picture. Okay, so don't forget about April's class is April 22nd. We're going to have a visitor. Nikki will be here, and that is at 6:30. Make sure you RSVP to let me know that you're coming so that I can have a class kit prepared for you. And it's going to be lots and lots of fun. So you guys come on out to that. Even if you're new to stamping, I will show you how to do it. That's what I do. I teach, and I don't just sell Stampin' Up! Products. I teach too. So come on out, give us a try. I know you're going to love it. Let's see here. Oh, make sure you sign up for my email list if you haven't already, because that is the best way to stay in the know of everything that's going on. And I say that because not all my posts get seen on Facebook because of all their algorithms and all that jazz. So I send out emails letting you know what's happening, what's going on, all that kind of stuff. And if you miss any of the Facebook Lives, or if I do a special YouTube video, I do put them on my newsletters so that you get a chance to see them. If you have not been to my YouTube channel, I invite you to do so. I'll also put a link for that. And please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you can get notifications, because that really does help me out. Make sure that you give me the thumbs up and comment too, because that helps as well. So let's see, what's the next thing? Oh, before I forget, I wanted to show you some happy mail that I got this week. And one of them was from a dear friend of mine, Joyce, who lives in Oregon. She sent me this adorable Easter card. Well, I can't remember the name of this embossing folder. It retired a couple years ago. Loved it so much. It was so much that you can do with it. I think I did some lives on it. You'll have to go back into the archives and find it, where I I used Wink Estella for coloring to color in and all that kind of good stuff, but isn't that just the sweetest thing? And then from a new dear friend of mine is Carol. She sent me this with a beautiful little note inside, and I'm so grateful for her. She has just been wonderful. And that's what Stampin' Up! Does for you. You get to meet people from all over. She lives in Connecticut, so there's people across the ocean that I've had the opportunity to meet and get to know, and it's just really, really fun. So if you want to get a discount, if you want to just get a great deal on a starter kit for $99, you get to choose $125 worth of product. That is pretty cool. Plus you get a free paper pumpkin coupon code, that you can get a free paper pumpkin with that code. Plus it's free shipping. So it's a win-win situation. And you get to be on my team, which is awesome. So put a link for that too. Okay, so I think that is pretty much it. I just want to go over my list. I wrote a list so that I didn't forget anything, because I forget everything. Oh, paper pumpkin. Let me show you. So this month's or last month's paper pumpkin, these were the 2 cards that you get to make. And right offhand, I don't remember how many of each. I think it's 4 of each, 8 cards, I think. So these were the 2 cards that it is designed to make. This is a card that I was just playing around with. It's not perfected yet, but I'm playing around with the free stencils that came in the kit, and this is it right here. This, I used a negative for, let me show you, for this tree punch out right here. I just used the negative of it and stenciled that on there. So used a little Wink Estella on my sun to give it some shine, and I stamped my birds, which we're really not happy with the placement of my birds, but hey, yes, Kayla, you should come to class. Okay, I'm working on more paper pumpkin alternatives for you guys, and as soon as I get that all done, I will make a video for you guys so that it will give you ideas of the paper pumpkin and ways to use the stencils that came in your free kit. If you are not a paper pumpkin subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe from me. It's a monthly kit that comes straight to your mailbox, and everything you need to create that specific project for the month is in that kit. So you get your stamp set, which you can use even way after you make all the cards, so you can start building on stamps. It comes with an ink spot, so you can start building on your ink. It comes with adhesives. It's absolutely awesome. If you have any questions, please just reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you with that. Okay, so enough of the chit chat. Let's go ahead and get started. So I want to show you the card that we're doing, but I don't want to give away the technique. So I think we're going to start first with the technique. Okay, so I need some scrap paper, and I'm going to bring in my silicone mat just to kind of help protect my surface, because I think some of you guys have heard the story on my surface. I'm a messy stamper, you guys know that, and I get it all messed up. And the other day, I was stamping off, and I stamped off quite a few times because I was making a lot of stuff. And it bled through, I mean really bled through the Magenta Madness, which you guys know is a bright pink, and I just totally ruined it. So I was able to maneuver it around to where I had a decent spot right here. So I'm trying to protect it. Okay, so we are going to be using some Stampin' Blends. These are our alcohol markers. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use both light and dark smoky slate. I might even throw some light black in there and some dark Pretty Peacock. You guys, Pretty Peacock is retiring, so if you want that, you need to hurry up and get it before it's sold out. I know some of the colors are already not orderable anymore. Some of them are actually on back order, which means you still have a chance. So you want to check that out too. And you can check that out in my store. Let's see here. What else do we need? Okay, so let me move these beautiful little Happy Mail cards that I received. We need some vellum. So this piece of vellum is cut to 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and that's what we're going to start with. I'm not going to give anything else away. Then we need some alcohol. You guys, 91% alcohol works the best. Yes, absolutely, Chris. Stampin' Fool. Okay, so I tried the I think it's 70% alcohol. There's too much water in that, so it doesn't work as well as the 91%. I know that I've told you before, don't use 91%, but that's when you're putting it into your spritzer, because then it is too thick and it clogs it up. But for this technique, you want 91% or higher, actually, or higher. Okay, I need a little cup, so I have an old little medicine cup right here. I am going to pour some alcohol right in there. A little alcohol. And no, this is not for consumption. Okay, so I have my markers, and let's see. So what we're going to do, and I'm actually going to put this under my paper. Okay, so I'm just going to start scribbling, you guys. So I'm taking my markers, I'm going to take the brush end, and I'm just going to scribble little areas on my vellum paper. Just little areas. And I'm going to do different spots. That's all I'm going to do. So about like that, maybe a little bit right here. Okay. Nothing perfect. It doesn't have to be neat or anything. Hey, Cheryl. It doesn't have to be anything neat. Just have fun with it. Just scribble, scribble, scribble. So now I'm putting in my dark basic gray, I think is what this is. Let me check and make sure. Dark smoky slate. Glad I checked. Okay, so just like that. And then I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to come up here. And then I'm going to come in with my lighter one. I didn't use the lighter one in the card sample, but I just thought I would probably give it a try, but I don't think I like it. So we're going to stay away from that. I am going to bring in some black. This is light black. I may not like this, you guys. I don't know yet. So I'm just going to use this very sparingly. I don't really want a whole lot of that. Okay, so I'm going to come back in with some more Pretty Peacock. And each time you do this, it's going to be different. It won't be the same every time you do it. Okay, so I'm going to bring back in the dark smoky slate. This poor marker has seen lots and lots of love. Okay, you guys are thinking, oh my word, what is she doing? You'll see. Just give me a second, you will see. I'm just trying to decide how I really want this to kind of sort of look, and I hope I did it okay. All right, so we'll see. Now, I'm going to use my aqua painter. This is retired. I just don't have the new ones yet. And I got alcohol in here, but I prefer just to dip it in my alcohol. And you can brush it off if you got too much. And then I'm just going to dab this right on here. And I'm going to dab on the gray first. Just like so. And so this is kind of like, well, not kind of, it is. It's like watercoloring, but it's with the alcohol and the blends. And I love, 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 love how this looks. I actually like it better than doing this with watercolors. So, and then you can kind of just dab it around, just like so. So there, and then because it's alcohol, it dries really fast. So, hey Lynette, much faster than if you were using water. Water takes forever to dry. So, and then if you get spots in it that you don't like, that you think is too thick, you can always just come back and kind of just bounce them out. But I like them, so I'm going to leave them. I also love this veiny look that it gives. Absolutely love it. Kind of like a marbly look. Yes, isn't it cool? So I absolutely love it so much. So easy and so much fun to do. I sat here and did several different colors and played with them the other day. So, like I said, this dries pretty fast. So it's already drying. It should be dried pretty quick. Hope that didn't go all the way through. Oh, almost. So anyway, I'm going to put that aside and let it finish drying. I'm also going to move this out of my way for right now. Still got some wetness there. All right, so I need a piece of, we're going to use Pretty Peacock card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5. Normally I score it, but this time we're just going to spore it. Normally I score it at 4 1/4, but tonight I'm just folding it and bring in my bone folder. I always use my nails sometimes. Hi, Kathy. So let's see here. Let's do, all right, so we have that. This piece here that we did, but I wanted to finish drying because some of the thicker places aren't quite dry, is going to layer on our basic white. And I'm just giving like a very small border. It is actually cut just 1/8 of an inch bigger than this. So this is 5, what is this? I gotta think. It's 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, so that's gonna lay right on top of there, but I'm gonna wait So now I just need to cut my pieces out. And I thought when I was playing with these colors and I saw this, I thought, you know, that's kind of masculine looking. That could go kind of guy. And then I thought, what could I put with that? And I'm trying to do a lot, not a lot, but just trying to show you guys and remind you of the retiring stuff. And plus, I'm being a little selfish because I want to use them before they're retired, and I can't use them for you guys anymore. So I am going to use Geared Up Garage and the coordinating dies to it also. So this is retiring, you guys, and it is on discount. You can get 10% off on this stamp set. The dies that coordinate with it, Garage Gears Thinlits, they're also on discount for 20% off. So it's a really good deal. This is a great guy stamp set, or even girl if you've got car guru girls. You can do the cars in feminine colors, pinks and purples, and well, I like yellow cars. I love yellow sports cars, that bright yellow. So you could do that. Awesome set to have for Happy Father's Day. Excuse me. You can even make it for birthdays. Sorry, you guys, I got a frog in my throat and I had to take a sip of drink. Okay, so it's a really cool set. What I've got here is some scrap of Pretty Peacock, basic white, and some, I think this is Smoky Slate cardstock. And I'm pretty sure it is. It's not dark enough to be basic gray. I'm bringing in our dies here. I'm going to use this one right here for my white. I'm going to use this one for our Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to use this one for our Smoky Slate. So just like that. And I'm also going to bring in some gears. And that's going to be in the base Smoky Slate as well. And I'm also going to throw in a couple more little gears here for the inside of our car. Now, I did forget a piece of cardstock, so hopefully I'll be able to find a piece really quick. I hope anyway. I knew I would forget something. It just never ever fails. I do. Okay, I got it really fast here. So then I need a strip of basic gray. And I don't remember what size it is, but I think it's like 1 1/4, and I think that's what I'm going to go with. 1 1/4 of an inch. And maybe it's wider. I'm going to have to measure it because I want it to be right. But I don't want you guys to see the card because I don't want to give it away what I'm doing. Okay. How about it is 1 3/8 it looks like. Okay, so 1 3/8. Okay. And I think that's going to be close enough. And then I am going to, I don't think I had it go all the way across the card, so I think that's where we're going to cut it. If I'm wrong, I'll just cut another piece. No biggie. Okay, so now we need to bring in our girl here. So we are going to bring in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, otherwise known as the Boss, because you know she really does like to make her appearances. So here she comes. She's coming. You guys know I just love this thing. This thing is so awesome. So we are going to put down our number 1 plate, our number 2 plate, a number 3 plate, and then we're going to put down some Smoky Slate so we can cut out these just like that. Put that over there. Then we're going to bring in our Pretty Peacock and our basic white. Actually, this is actually Whisper White. I'm trying to use it all up. And then another 3 plate on top of that. And then we're going to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And also remember that if you see that little pop-up and you want to get notifications of every time I go live, make sure you ring that little bell, because it pops up all during the live, either in the chat box or on your window, if that makes sense. The window, where the picture is, where the live is playing. Okay. So we've got all of those cut out. I'm going to move this thing out of the way. She would be so insulted if she knew I called her a thing. Okay, here we go. She's actually a fabulous tool. Okay, so I'm going to put these away, or I'm just going to stick them over here for right now, and hopefully I won't lose them. All right, so I'm done with those pieces, and oh, where's my, it's still in there. Okay, so now my nose is starting to run. Stinking allergies. Okay, so I am just going to use my Take Your Pick tool. This thing is an amazing tool, you guys. It does so many different things. It has the poker on there. It has the spatula on one end. It has the putty on this end, and then you can unscrew this, and it's got a roller brush, and it comes with a foam mat to where you can put your dies on there. I should have found it so I could have showed you guys. Put your dies on the mat and do like this, and then it pops them out. So I'm kind of doing it the hard way tonight, but it's okay. Poking all this out. And there are gears. Keep all of these in the same spot so we don't lose them. Okay, so there's another one. Ah, actually, I should have threw the wrong one over there. Is that right? Did I throw both of them over there? No, I did, didn't I? Oh, losing my Band-Aid. What did I do with it? Don't you know this always happens? There it is. Okay. I should have, especially, I'm probably going to have to do it again. Since it's so close, the stamp image that I'm going to be using is All Geared Up to Celebrate, but All Geared Up to Celebrate does not fit in there. So I'm doing my neat little trick here that you guys have seen me do before. It's such a cool little trick. Hopefully you'll see me do it. I'll just use some Scotch tape because I don't know where my washi tape is. Okay. I want to cut off all because that just doesn't fit on there. So I know there's a reason why I want to use my washi tape, and it's because that, maybe it will. Whoops, I don't know. It might not stick very well. I'm going to hope that it does. I'm going to put it on my block. Attempt to put it on my block. Okay, just like so. I'm going to push this down. That should work. All right, so we're going to use Pretty Peacock ink, and I am going to ink this up. If I don't get this on here right, I'm going to just quickly stamp and cut one off. Isn't that such a cool technique, you guys? I love it. And you guys like that I call my machine the boss? That's because she is. Okay, I am probably going to have to stick my head in the camera so I can try to get this lined up. Hopefully. Ah, ah. Dog, I amaze myself sometimes. Okay, so all right, so that's done. So now how we're going to set all of this up is we are going to put that like so. This and this is going to go on here like that, just to where a little bit of the bottom is showing. I am going to take this. You know, it was chilly today, and now I'm like getting a little hot. I might have to stop for a second. Hopefully you guys don't mind if I stop for a second and take my sweater off because I'm like really hot. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue around that because actually I kind of messed up. It should have gone up here more like that. And then we're going to layer this on here just like that because I just want just a little bit to show at the bottom, just like that. And then we're going to put this right on here. And you can pop this up if you wanted to. I'm not going to because when I put this on the card, I'm going to pop up the whole thing. And if it's going through the mail, you kind of want it not to have so much pop up, especially if you're putting bling bling, which we're not, because I'm kind of gearing this a little bit more towards a masculine card. In all actuality, I'm going to be truthful. I have to say it very carefully because he's in the house, but my son is turning 18 in July, so I'm making him his birthday card. Could you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so he loves these colors. He's like me. His favorite colors are turquoise, teals, aquas, all those colors are his favorite colors, like they're my favorite colors too. Okay, so enough talking. All right, so this is dry now. So I am going to put this onto our white. And you guys can put adhesive on this. It's okay because you have the ink, so it really doesn't show that much. I would probably use tape runner, but since mine is slap out, I am just going to use this. And I use this on my other cards, and I really couldn't see the glue. Now, I'm not putting like tons of it either, like I normally do. So I gotta hope that I can get this on straight the first time. All right, not too bad. It could be a little bit straighter, but it's okay. I am okay with it. So there we go. That beautiful. Now I gotta decide if I want to do it that way. I think I'm gonna do it that way because I really like this. It almost looks like oil spill, doesn't it? How fitting for this card. All right, so our basic gray now is going to go right across here, just like so. I am going to put some glue using my Tombow glue, which is in my store, and just add that to your list because you want to get to that $50 so that you can get some free embellishments or a free spool of ribbon. All right, now the next thing we want to do is take our, well, those little gears, you guys, they just want to disappear on me all the time. There they are. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some Wink of Stella and we are just going to shine them up using some Wink of Stella. Uh-oh. Hey, you guys got to order from my store just so I can keep bringing you awesome videos because my stuff is running out. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to jazz these up some. Okay. Using some Wink of Stella. I love Wink of Stella. All right, so there we go. Can you see the glitter on them? I think you can. All right, so we are going to pop this up using our dimensionals. Uh-oh. I think we are. Here we go. I knew I had it here. Jazz it up. That's right. We got to jazz it up. Okay, so there we go. So we are going to take the backings off of that. We're going to place that right about here. just like that. I know you guys are wanting the stamp set now because I know you guys got some Motorheads in your family or your friends list somewhere. Okay. Here we go. We are going to just do that. That is going to go just like so. Well, it could come down just like that. Okay. And then you can pop this up if you want it to be a little bit fancier. And I think I'm going to, because it's a special card. So we're going to pop it up. 18. I cannot believe he's going to be 18. Hope he doesn't watch this video. He normally doesn't. But watch him watch this one. Then my surprise will be out the window. Okay, so we are going to take these backings off. You know what? I'm not going to fool with those with my finger. I'm just going to use my take your pick tool and do it just like that because they come off so easy. And then they won't be stuck to my clothing. And then I find them all through my house. Okay, how many of you guys do that? I'm sure a bunch of you do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that on there. Yeah, it could be straighter. It's okay. I'm okay. He probably won't notice. All right, so now I need another piece of Whisper White, which I did not cut. So I do have a piece here. Actually, I do. Oh, no, it's the wrong size. Okay, so I wanted my inside to be, what do I want it to be? I want it to be, you know what? I could really fancy it up by putting in some basic gray in the inside, too. I think I will. I think I'm going to layer it in the inside, too. So I'm going to cut this at... 4. Yeah, I'm going to cut this at 4. 4 by 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this by 3 and how about 3 3/4? 3 3/4. I don't really know if I want that much of the gray showing, but I think it'll be all right. By 5. 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so that is going to layer really nicely. I think I probably did want it to be just a little bit less gray showing, but I think that that's going to be okay. All right, so now I just got to find me a happy birthday stamp that I think is going to be cool. What did I use? Okay, so we're going to use Your Classic. And we're going to stamp that in. Okay, so I can show you guys. So this is the card that I made, but it opens up like this instead. So this is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5. Oh, I know. I know. Well, my oldest is 34. And it opens up like this. And we're going to stamp Your Classic in the pretty peacock. I know, it's so crazy. So crazy that our kids are that old. It's crazy that we're that old. I still think that we're kids sometimes getting into trouble. Oh boy. Okay, so hopefully I'll stamp this straight because I can't get on top of it. Not too bad. Okay, so I put away, when I cleared off my desk, I put away the happy birthday. But I know what stamp set I used it from. And just hopefully I can find it quickly, which I did. This is retiring as well, you guys. The Well Said. Okay, so I need to find birthday and happy. And then I need to look at my card to see how I did it, because I don't remember. I don't remember how I do my own things. Okay, so I stamped happy, and I did use another color. I used, looks like it's smoky slate. So let me grab smoky slate. Smoke, or did I use basic gray? No, basic gray would have been darker, I think. No, I did use basic gray. Okay, I think. We'll find out. Uh-oh, I'm starting to sound nasally. My nose is really going crazy. It's because of all this pollen and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to stamp happy, which is crooked, but that's all right. And then a birthday. Birthday. Happy birthday. There we go. I think my label on my happy is crooked. If I remember correctly, I was struggling with that. It is. My label's crooked. Okay. Crooked is as crooked does. Okay, so we are going to put some of these gears on here. I'm just going to put a little glue on here. Just like that. And put another one right here. Voila. And then we're going to put some glue on the back of it. Yeah, I'm sure I will. It's not really, I don't feel bad. It's just, it just is driving me nuts. Okay. And then, but thank you, Cheryl. Okay, so just like so. Hopefully. That's straight enough. All right, put some more glue on it and put it on the inside of our card, just like that. Well, not like that. Okay, more like that. There we go. All right, so there we go, you guys. That is the blend and alcohol technique. Isn't that cool? So let me show you some more. So this is the original card. Oh, you know what I did differently on this one that I didn't do on this one? I don't know if you can see it. I splattered it also with Winkostella too. So the whole background has a little bit of a shimmer to it. Okay, so this one as well. That's that. I used dark Daffodil Delight, light Granny Green, and Pretty Peacock. Those were the colors that I used on that one. And then I gold embossed the flowers. And this stamp set here is retiring too. And this one is at a really big discount. It is the perennial, nope, I'm sorry, that's the punch. The punch that coordinates with it, which I don't understand why it coordinates with it because it doesn't punch out these flowers. But the flower goes with the set, so it coordinates. The Floral Essence stamp set is on sale for 40% off. That's an amazing deal, and that's a beautiful stamp set. So I've used it a lot here lately. Love the saying, all days are beautiful that begin with you. I use the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which are my favorite, one of my favorites. My other favorites are the stitched shapes, and they're retiring. That makes me so sad. Then I put some ribbon here. I can't remember what the name of this ribbon is, and I don't have it over by me to tell you, but it's carrying over. And then a little strip of white underneath there. And then I did this one. This is the flower. This is the punch that makes this flower. That's the perennial flower punch. It is 60% off, you guys. And then Wildly Grateful is from the Lovely You stamp set, I believe. It is not retiring. Yay! And then I have some purple posy ribbon under here that is retiring. That is from the, gosh, I've used the other one so much. Playful Patterns. It comes in a not a combo, but it's 3 different ribbons in there. You get the Pool Party and Night of Navy and the purple posy. And then I just put some basic pearls in the center and popped it up, and voila! And the colors I used here is raspberry, rich raspberry. So the flower is rich raspberry. The card base is rich raspberry. How come I can't say the word today? Rich raspberry marker and dark Highland Heather. And what did I use there? I think I either used light Bermuda Bay, or I might have used light Pretty Peacock. I don't remember. But anyway, so didn't those turn out beautiful? It's such a cool technique. Let me bring in this card too. So there you guys go. I hope that you had fun learning this technique. Hopefully you guys will try it. Thank you so much. Oh, here's another one I did. I haven't made a card out of that one yet, but isn't that cool? That is so cool. Let me put it down on the white so you can see it better. Look at that. So beautiful. I can't wait to use this one. This was one that I used with 70% alcohol, and see, it even curled. It made it curl more too. Okay, so there we go. Don't forget the host code. Don't forget about my ordering special. With any orders $50 or more before tax and shipping, I will send you a pack of embellishments or a spool of ribbon. Check out the last chance list for the retiring. Thank you, Cheryl, for the last chance retiring products. Some of them are at a great discount. Check those out. I'll put all the links that you guys need on the description of this video. And check out my blog too sometime. Okay, spongeandstamp.com. That's my blog address. All right, you guys, thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful weekend and a blessed Easter. And I was going to pan up, wasn't I? Well, I don't know how to pan up that way, so I don't know. Let's see if we can figure this out. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Is that right? Am I there? I can't tell. There's such a lag. I could be upside down. I really don't know. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the likes and the hearts. I absolutely love them. Wow, I look wretched. I've been sitting in a parking lot most of the day while my son was at the community college taking some tests, and we didn't know how long they were going to take, and he had 2 different tests to take, so I just hung out in the parking lot and just wrote. I did a lot of writing today, like 6 or 7 pages, and I'm not done. But anyway, just as some thoughts that I've had. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much again for joining me. It really means a lot, and your support means a lot, because I got some huge goals to make. I'd like to make them, I'd like to reach one of them by June. Fingers crossed, but it takes you guys to do it. I can't do it without you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, mwah, happy Easter. Bye.